Hello guys, welcome back to this segment. I hope you're having a nice time. So, as usual, I brought some more interesting updates regarding our team, and top of the list is the fact that the French manager, that's Herve Renard, who we've so much been chasing after, we've so much been trying to get this man to sign for Nigerian Super Eagles because of his experience, in African football, in African Cup of Nations, actually winning it twice with Zambia and Ivory Coast. So this man has always been someone that we wanted to get. So the boost right now, or the good news right now for Nigerian Super Eagles is that the man has reportedly reduced his salary, and he's now open for a potential discussion with NFF regarding him taking over the Nigerian Super Eagles head coach. Now I know this is going back and forth because obviously, we've moved past Herve Renard and the whole talk surrounding him because he was charging too much. At that time, his representative said that he collects $180,000 a month, which was non-negotiable, and NFF were not even thinking about pushing the discussions further because it was way above their budget. But right now, the man crashed out just a few days ago with his French female team. He was in the Olympic. He led them to the Olympics. They qualified beyond the group stages, but then they had to crash out after they were beaten by Brazil. So this, now leaves the man without a job. And it seems that, this is the reason why he has now reduced his price, his salary, so that he can take up the Super Eagles head coach job immediately. Again, this man is someone that has said before that he wants to lead a national team, into the 2026 World Cup. So it's very possible that this man, for real, right now is serious about, having a shot at the Nigerian Super Eagles head coach helm. And maybe he doesn't want money to be the issue now, just like it was in the previous time. And then it's also important to know that the time that we had conversation with him, he was occupied with the French team, actually preparing them for the Olympics. But right now he has a clearer head, and he seems to be willing to cooperate. And the gist is also that the NFF are considering recontacting him and then restarting the negotiation for him to become the Nigerian Super Eagles head coach. Let me know what you think about this. I know this is not what we want to see, going back and forth, even when there's no time, but it's what it is. NFF has to be interested. But I just hope this is not a case whereby, we'll go back and forth and then waste our time even more. Like in the end, we would have another conversation with him and it will not work out, and he leaves or abandons the conversation, just wasting our time and preventing us from concentrating on someone who might actually sign to be the head coach of Nigerian Super Eagles. We're leaving that gist, and then going forward, let me let you know about a good news for Nigerian Super Falcons. And it's obviously the fact that the Plumptre has returned back from injury fully. I'm sure you know that this woman had a very nasty injury just about a month plus before the Olympics, and that was what actually prevented her from representing Nigerian Super Falcons in the Olympics. And it showed very much because we didn't have a coordinated defense as much as we wanted because of the lack of her presence. But right now she has returned back to full training, with the Saudi Arabian team. That's the Al Etihad women's team. And again, the expression in the faces of our colleagues, our players, just says it all, says the importance that she has in a team, in this team. So we are so glad to see her back again. We know it's not been a very easy journey for her. The injury itself, the surgery, and then all the time that it took her to do rehab, it was really, really hard. And then we're just so glad to see her back and ready to start playing games again. But moving ahead, let me let you about a certain update that is not exactly very nice. and it's about Moses Simon, who, you know, I talked about in previous videos how he has been getting his groove on by scoring back-to-back goals in the preseasons. But the sad news right now is that Moses Simon may have picked up another injury in the last preseason game that he actually scored a goal against Lever. The report right now is that Moses Simon is nursing a sort of ankle injury after playing this last match, and he is now in major doubts for you know, the remainder of their preseason, and then maybe into the first few weeks of the start of their French Ligue 1. But this hasn't been confirmed yet. It's still subject to examination from their medical team, and then they can know what this really looks like. But you know, it's definitely a sad one, because we know this man just came back and he's only played 2 non-competitive games in this friendlies since his return, and the injury that he returned from was a bit nasty. He had it in March, so it took him several months to actually heal, and then he just returned, and we're hearing another story of injury. But we hope this is not something that's going to, you know, keep him out for a long time, and we wish him a quick, safe recovery very soon. And for the next gist, guys, let me let you know that Nigerian Super Eagles eligible attacker George Illenekhana has continued his goal scoring form. It seems that, you know, most of these players are actually doing really well in preseason, scoring goals back to back. And the last time we mentioned, you know, Moses Simon. Right now it's George Illenekhana who's on a goal scoring spree. If you remember, you know, I talked about him scoring goals in his debut preseason game against Herve Renard, but he has also scored again in their latest game, which they played this weekend against Genoa. So it makes it 2 goals from 2 appearances in preseason, and the man is on fire, and you know, is looking really sharp ahead of their new season, you know, with AS Monaco. Congratulations to the 17-year-old, and then of course the future is very bright for him, because he has the talent, he has the potential, and he has the hunger to be a top professional. But ahead, moving away from that one and into the next gist, let me confirm to you that Nigerian Super Falcons midfielder who actually was part of the squad for the Olympics, I think she was in the reserve squad, but right now she has now signed a new 2-year deal with the Fenerbahce side. That's the women Fenerbahce team. I'm talking about Regina Otu. Regina actually signed that deal after her contract expired with Saint Etienne of the French Ligue 1. And right now she's going to, you know, be plying her trade in Turkey with Fenerbahce women's team. Congratulations to her. Of course, we know how talented she is as a midfielder, and you know, the wealth of experience and quality that she's going to bring to this Fenerbahce side. That's the update for this video, guys. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to leave a comment for any of the stories that you want to leave a comment for. Subscribe to the channel if you're on YouTube, and then follow the page if it's on Facebook, and share the video, guys, to your friends. And then thanks for watching. Stay tuned to the channel. More updates coming very soon.